Buenos Aires. They call it the Paris of South America, but honestly, that feels like a lazy comparison. Sure, the bones of this city, the architecture, the wide avenues, they whisper of Europe. But Buenos Aires, it's a different beast entirely. This is a city that simmers, that pulses with a raw energy you won't find anywhere else. We're talking tango in the streets, smoky cafes overflowing with poets and dreamers, and a history, a passion that seeps out of every cobblestone. Let's dive in. All right, we're starting in the heart of it all, Plaza de Mayo. This ain't just another pretty plaza, folks. This is ground zero for Argentine history. See that pink house over there? That's the Casa Rosada, the presidential palace. Evita Perón addressed the nation from that very balcony. This plaza has seen it all. Political rallies, protests, celebrations. You can practically feel the weight of history here. Take a walk around, feel the energy of the place. This is Buenos Aires, raw and unfiltered. Next stop, La Boca. This is a neighborhood built by immigrants, a melting pot of cultures that's as vibrant as the brightly painted houses that line its streets. Legend has it, the residents used leftover paint from the nearby shipyards, creating this patchwork of hues that's become synonymous with La Boca. Now, La Boca is also the birthplace of tango. You'll see couples dancing in the streets, their bodies intertwined, telling stories through every passionate step. But La Boca is more than just a tourist destination. It's a working-class neighborhood, a place where people live, work, and breathe tango. You'll find kids kicking a soccer ball in the streets, grandmothers gossiping on stoops, and the air thick with the smell of asado, Argentine barbecue. So, wander the streets, soak in the atmosphere, and don't be afraid to get lost in the rhythm of this vibrant neighborhood. Now, I know what you're thinking. A cemetery? Really? But trust me on this one. Recoleta Cemetery is unlike any graveyard you've ever seen. This is a city within a city, a labyrinth of elaborate mausoleums, each one more opulent than the last. But beyond the architectural grandeur, Recoleta Cemetery is a treasure trove of stories. Every tomb tells a tale, a glimpse into the lives of the people who built this city. You'll find famous politicians, artists, writers, and even a former president or two. And of course, no visit to Recoleta is complete without paying respects at the tomb of Eva Perón, Evita. It's a haunting yet strangely beautiful experience, a reminder that even in death, there's a story to be told. All right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something truly special, Teatro Colón. This isn't just an opera house, folks, it's a goddamn institution. Considered one of the finest opera houses in the world, Teatro Colón is renowned for its stunning acoustics and breathtaking architecture. Stepping inside is like stepping back in time. The grand foyer, the plush velvet seats, the ornate chandeliers, it's enough to make you feel like royalty. Even if opera isn't your thing, trust me, the sheer beauty of this place is worth the price of admission. Take a guided tour, learn about the history, the legendary performers who've graced its stage. It's an experience that transcends language, that speaks to something deep within the human soul. Let's dive into another neighborhood, this one with a soul as old as Buenos Aires itself. San Telmo, folks. This is where the city's history comes alive, where the ghosts of tango legends still linger in the air. Imagine cobblestone streets, antique shops overflowing with forgotten treasures, and the scent of coffee and freshly baked pastries wafting from cafes that have stood for over a century. On Sundays, the neighborhood explodes with life as the San Telmo market takes over the streets. We're talking a sprawling labyrinth of stalls selling everything from antique furniture and vintage clothing to handmade jewelry and local crafts. Haggle for a unique souvenir, sample some mate, the traditional Argentine drink, or just soak up the vibrant atmosphere. This neighborhood is the heart and soul of tango. Find a seat, order a bottle of Malbec, and let the music wash over you. All right, ready for a change of pace? Let's head to Palermo, the sprawling, multifaceted heart of modern Buenos Aires. Think of it like a chameleon, each sub-neighborhood with its own distinct personality. You've got Palermo Soho, a hipster haven with trendy boutiques, art galleries, and sidewalk cafes perfect for people watching. Then there's Palermo Hollywood, a haven for foodies and night owls. This is where you'll find some of the city's most innovative restaurants, serving up everything from traditional Argentine cuisine with a modern twist to cutting-edge international fare. Come hungry, because Palermo Hollywood is a culinary adventure waiting to be had. And after dinner, stick around for the legendary nightlife. The bars and clubs here pulse with energy until the early hours, fueled by live music, flowing drinks, and the infectious energy of Porteño youth. Palermo is a neighborhood of contrasts, a place where old-world charm collides with modern sophistication. Let's talk landmarks, folks. And no trip to Buenos Aires is complete without a visit to El Obelisco, that towering symbol of the city's ambition. Standing tall in the middle of Avenida 9 de Julio, one of the widest avenues in the world, El Obelisco is like a beacon, a testament to the city's grandiosity. Take a walk down Avenida 9 de Julio. Feel the energy of the city pulsing around you. This is the artery of Buenos Aires, a constant flow of traffic, people, and life. Look up, admire the architecture, the mix of old and new, the grand facades whispering tales of a bygone era. And while you're here, check out the Teatro Gran Rex, a stunning Art Deco theater that's hosted everyone from Marlene Dietrich to Madonna. Grab a coffee at a sidewalk cafe, watch the Porteños go about their day, and soak up the rhythm of this vibrant city. El Obelisco and Avenida 9 de Julio are more than just landmarks. They're symbols of Buenos Aires' unwavering spirit. All right, let's take a break from the hustle and bustle and immerse ourselves in some culture. And there's no better place to do that than at Malba, the Latin American Art Museum of Buenos Aires. This place is a revelation, folks. Home to an impressive collection of 20th century and contemporary Latin American art, Malba is a feast for the eyes, a journey through the creative soul of a continent. Wander through the galleries, lose yourself in the vibrant colors, the bold strokes, the raw emotion that leaps from the canvases. You'll find works by some of the biggest names in Latin American art, from Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera to Fernando Botero and Wilfredo Lam. But Malba isn't just about the big names. It's a platform for emerging artists, a space where you can discover new talents and expand your understanding of Latin American art. Even a city as vibrant as Buenos Aires needs a sanctuary, a place to escape the urban chaos and reconnect with nature. Enter the Buenos Aires Rose Garden, or Rosedal as the locals call it, a haven of peace and tranquility nestled in the heart of Palermo. Imagine this, over 18,000 rose bushes, bursting with blooms of every imaginable color and variety. Take a leisurely stroll along the winding pathways, admire the perfectly manicured gardens, and lose yourself in the beauty of it all. Find a bench under the shade of a willow tree, close your eyes, and just breathe. Let the tranquility of the rose garden wash over you, a welcome respite from the city's frenetic energy. All right, let's wrap up our Buenos Aires adventure with a visit to Puerto Madero, a testament to the city's ability to reinvent itself. Once a derelict docklands, Puerto Madero has been transformed into a sleek, modern waterfront district, a playground for the city's affluent. Stroll along the waterfront promenade, marvel at the sleek skyscrapers, the upscale restaurants, the luxury hotels that line the docks. This is Buenos Aires at its most cosmopolitan, a city that's as comfortable on the world stage as it is in its own tango-infused soul. But Puerto Madero isn't just about fancy restaurants and high-rise living. Nestled right next door is the Costanera Sur Ecological Reserve, a sprawling green space that feels a world away from the urban jungle. Hike or bike along the trails, breathe in the fresh air, and marvel at the diverse flora and fauna that call this reserve home. Puerto Madero and the Ecological Reserve are a fitting end to our journey, a reminder that Buenos Aires is a city of endless possibilities. So there you have it, Buenos Aires, a city that gets under your skin, that seduces you with its beauty, its passion, its chaotic energy. It's a city that will challenge you, surprise you, and ultimately capture your heart. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep seeking out the stories that make this world so damn interesting.